Man, these bursts are rolling out fast, huh? So, Firion finally comes out to us as our next burst character with another advanced rework LD and burst release. I have a long history with Firion. As you couldn't hear in my last video, I do apologize for that one. But he helped me get through a lot of the earlier content in the game, as he was one of the characters in the game that I had access to who really helped me out with like EX content. And then when he got his upgrades for the Cosmos era, I really made good use of him. So I'm really excited to say that I can hop in and use Firion, and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in and talk about him. As always, big shout out to the Tomberry Troop for the lovely infographics that will be displayed in this video. Lovely group of people. If you're not following them on any of the social media platforms such as the Facebook and or Reddit, or giving the website a check-see, make sure you go do so, as they're a lovely group of people and very helpful to the community. So Firion's advanced rework basically turn all of his attacks, as long as they're in their plus variant, which is easy to do. All you have to do is maintain above 50% HP, into double executing attacks. 3 hits, HP. Blood Weapon has 50% splash damage, while Seize Attack does not, but it offers more Brave Regen than Blood Weapon does. Both of these skills will now supply the entire party with the Brave heals that Firion used to only get for himself, with excess heals going to Brave, converted to Brave. And he also got some updates to his C54 and 58, removing that pesky HP requirement being above 80% to just being active while he is buffed, which is much better and makes him more consistent in the aura department. The LD is a 4-hit AoE Brave AoE HP attack that inflicts split damage, and effect happens twice, inflicting a new frame debuff which lowers attack and actually allows you to have a follow-up counter attack whenever the opponent moves, to inflict a 3-hit single target Brave single target HP attack with 50% splash damage to heal the party based off of damage dealt, and excess heals go to Brave, excuse me. So as you can see, Firion has access to more capabilities of healing the party rather than just himself. He now has much more consistent party utility to really help the party, and makes him such a splashable character into a lot of team compositions. While he's not really excelling in anything extremely well, he's such a well-rounded character that he's able to fit in a lot of situations and really do well. The burst is an 8-hit Brave HP attack inflicted twice, with the burst effect giving him access to a big old max Brave increase for the entire party, and a Brave and HP regen based off of, I forget which value, just double check the infographic. Now, the burst effect is really nice on paper and is really great in practice. You know, great Brave regen, a great max Brave increase, but it's not really doing anything to adjust Brave damage and basically offensive outputs. So while it is nice overall, a lot of the characters that we have are going to be capping on a lot of their moves anyway in the first place, especially with assistance from other characters. So while the burst is good and does sound good and will make Firion better, as usual, it is a burst. It's one of those things, it's one of the bursts where it's not necessarily important to play Firion in its entirety. The burst is not needed. You can play Firion just fine with just that LD alone, and that makes him a little more budget friendly. If you still want the burst, obviously that's up to you, that's personal preference. It will obviously give him some quality of life updates that, you know, every character will benefit from, but just know that the LD alone will really make Firion shine for you and really allow him to be on your party to do as much as he can. So as always, let's go ahead and hop in and talk about the banners. The banners are pretty solid. A lot of these characters are on the dated side, which is usually the norm. I would say this banner over here has much more value. Lennon is still a solid support character, and both Irvine and Fujin have imperils. Imperil characters are always nice, especially in like Irvine's case where he imperils the range DPS. That's special. Not many characters in the game can actually have access to that and can actually do that. Not saying he's great and not saying he's not dated, but a niche character to have to help for like your ranged options. And Fujin, while she has a very strange kit, is still a solid Wind Enchanter and Imperiler. Over here, Ferris is a great Dispeller, but she's definitely on the dated side. She needs assistance, she needs help, and Golbez, even when he came out, he needed assistance and he needed help, even with that triple meteor. All these characters will definitely get better touch-ups once more things do come out for them, like Fujin and Lena when they get their LDs, Golbez when he gets his burst in LD, Ferris when he gets it, when she gets her LD. Obviously these characters will improve as time goes on, but right now as they're a little dated. Mostly you're going to be pulling into these banners for Firion. And if you want my personal preference on which banner to pull on, if you don't have all of Firion's gear, obviously you're going to be pulling here. But if you do, I would say here, there's a lot more value here with a good array of characters to really help and assist in a lot of things that you do. So there we go, guys. That'll wrap it up for me on this one. That's all we needed to really discuss about Firion. I want to mention once again that of the week of the 17th, I will be gone. I will be out of state. We'll be staying safe. We'll be staying healthy, but we have some, me and the wife's family have some things that we got to go take care of and things that we got to go do. So from the week of the 17th, which is the Sunday through Friday, I will not be uploading anything. So Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, and any Lufenia content that comes out, I will not be uploading. I will be taking a break, and we'll be returning regularly scheduled uploads the following Monday, or if anything Lufenia related does happen on the weekend, I will cover it on the weekend that I come back. But just want to make sure that you guys have that reminder, just so you know, and just so you are aware. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That'll wrap it up for me on this one, and I'll see you next time.